This is a story about the Madman of Jagola Village. In the quiet village of Jagola, nestled between sprawling forests and a winding river, lived a man named Ifechukwu. He had once been the pride of the village, intelligent, kind, and full of promise. Known simply as Ife, he was the son of a respected elder and had dreams of one day bringing progress to his people. But life had other plans. The fall. Ifechukwu's troubles began after his marriage to Adanna, the most beautiful woman in the village. The two were deeply in love, and their union was the talk of the town. But beauty often attracts envy, and their happiness became a target. Unknown to them, a jealous suitor of Adanna, Obiora, had sought the help of a powerful herbalist to curse their union. At first, the curse was subtle. Ifechukwu began to lose focus. Small things, misplacing his tools, forgetting important conversations, seemed like mere distractions. But soon, these lapses grew darker. He started hearing whispers, voices that mocked him, calling him worthless. The once vibrant man became paranoid, convinced that his neighbors were plotting against him. His transformation was swift and alarming. Ifechukwu would stand in the village square, yelling at unseen enemies. His hair grew wild, and his once bright eyes now carried a haunted look. The villagers began to call him the Madman of Jagola, a title that filled Adanna's heart with sorrow. Adanna tried everything to help her husband. She sought priests, herbalists, and even traveled to neighboring villages to find a cure. But the curse was powerful, and Ifechukwu's condition worsened. He began to wander the forest, living among the trees and speaking to spirits only he could see. His family was devastated. His father, a proud elder, could no longer bear the shame and disowned him. Adanna, though heartbroken, refused to leave his side. She would visit the forest, bringing him food and clean clothes, even when he didn't recognize her. "Ife, my love," she would say, tears streaming down her face, "please come back to me." But Ifechukwu was lost in a world of his own making. In his mind, he was fighting battles against demons and invisible enemies. He believed he was protecting the village from a great evil, a delusion that gave his fractured mind a purpose. One stormy night, as lightning lit up the sky, Ifechukwu stumbled upon an old shrine deep in the forest. The shrine, overgrown with moss and vines, was dedicated to Allah, the earth goddess. Exhausted and drenched, he collapsed at its base. In his delirium, he heard a voice, soft but commanding. "Child of the earth, why do you wander so far from your path?" Ifechukwu looked around, confused. "Who speaks to me? Are you another demon here to torment me?" "I am Allah," the voice replied. "Your torment is not of your making, but your salvation lies within you. Return to the village. Seek the truth. Only then will you be free." The voice faded, leaving Ifechukwu with a sense of clarity he hadn't felt in years. Though he didn't fully understand the message, it ignited a flicker of hope in his heart. When Ifechukwu returned to the village, his appearance startled everyone. His hair was matted, his clothes torn, but his eyes held a determination that hadn't been there before. Adanna rushed to him, embracing him despite his disheveled state. "Ife, you're back," she cried. "I don't know for how long," he replied, "but I need to find the truth." With Adanna's help, Ifechukwu began to piece together the events that had led to his madness. They sought out the herbalist who had cursed him. The herbalist, now old and frail, confessed to his actions, blaming Obiora's jealousy. Racked with guilt, the herbalist offered to reverse the curse, but warned that it would not be easy. Ifechukwu underwent a grueling cleansing ritual. For 7 days, he fasted and prayed, surrounded by the elders of the village. The process was painful, both physically and emotionally, as he confronted the memories and fears that had consumed him. On the 7th day, as the first rays of dawn broke over the village, Ifechukwu emerged from the ritual a changed man. The whispers were gone, the demons banished. For the first time in years, he felt peace. Ifechukwu's return to sanity was celebrated throughout Jagola. He and Adanna rebuilt their lives stronger than before. Ifechukwu used his experiences to help others, becoming a healer and counselor. He spoke openly about his struggles, encouraging the village to approach mental health. This story highlights themes of love, resilience, and the triumph of the human spirit over adversity. If you enjoyed the story, please subscribe to our channel. Thank you.